got hearing loss in both ears, and I've had it my entire life.
My hearing loss probably has existed for about 10 years.
I would trace my hearing loss back to the 60s.
Most likely about 12 or 13 years ago.
Phone calls, video conferences, that type of thing, have really been a struggle. Always had to get right up next to the speakerphone.
In noisy restaurants, I just started to fade out of the picture because I couldn't hear what people were saying, and so I just didn't contribute.
High frequencies are particularly difficult.
I was asking what? And I have a very honest daughter, and she said, "Mom, I think it's time to go have your hearing checked."
I was not acknowledging my hearing loss. When one of your children says, "Dad's got to do something about it," I heard that.
As my hearing got worse, especially in my right ear, I needed more and more help. The hearing aids were important for me. When the audiologist put them on, I suddenly heard somebody walking in the hallway outside, and I hadn't noticed that kind of sensitivity for a long time.
I've had 3 hearing aids in my journey, if you will. 2 pairs of Widex and another brand. The difference between the 2 Widex hearing aids and the other brand are light years.
To me, the EVOKE is a leap forward in my hearing.
The minute I put them in, it was night and day.
Right after I got these, when I went back to work, the fact that I could hear the folks at the other end of the room having their phone conferences, I'd never been able to hear that before.
I could not believe the birds. I'd forgotten the beautiful songs of the birds. Now, I could probably hear it before, but not to the quality that I was able to hear it.
With the EVOKE, the first thing I noticed was a much clearer sound.
I cannot believe how much I get, and it doesn't matter what the conditions are.
The wind noise is definitely something that's been improved upon. It's definitely not as disrupting as the prior generation.
One of the great advantages, in my opinion, is the ability to individualize the hearing that I want. I can quickly go to an app that then has preset hearing for that particular situation.
I use 3 of the standard programs, and I also use the SoundSenseRon. That's been a real positive.
You're really fine-tuning the sound until you get the sound that is appropriate for that particular place.
The hearing clarity is great. Size-wise, super compact.
The EVOKE, I think, is the best hearing aids I've ever had.
This is your life. It's my life. Vision and hearing, that's how you interact with the world. And if you lose half of that, you've lost a lot.
I've just barely scratched the surface. It's amazing what you can do with it.